Let me tell you a story about a pair of brothers, Andy and Dustin. They're like no others. They hit the road, traveling the land, testing out food. Ain't that grand? From fast food joints to local dives, they're on a mission, taking crazy drives. They'll sample it all, junk food galore. But the question remains, what's worth fighting for? Southern Dn'A, showing down Southern Dn'A, exploring every town. They're on the hunt, searching far and wide for the flavors that'll make you satisfied. Let me tell you a story about a pair of brothers, Andy and Dustin. They're like no others. They hit the road, traveling the land, testing out food. Ain't that grand? From fast food joints to local dives, they're on a mission, taking crazy drives. They'll sample it all, junk food galore. But the question remains, what's worth fighting for? Southern Dn'A, showing down Southern Dn'A, exploring every town. They're on the hunt, searching far and wide for the flavors that'll make you satisfied. Southern Dn'A, showing down Southern Dn'A, exploring every town. They're on the hunt, searching far and wide for the flavors that'll make you satisfied. Southern Dn'A, showing down Southern Dn'A, exploring every town. They're on the hunt, searching far and wide for the flavors that'll make you satisfied. For the flavors that'll make you satisfied. Southern Dn'A, showing down Southern Dn'A, exploring every town. They're on the hunt, searching far and wide for the flavors that'll make you satisfied.
What is going on, everybody out there that's hanging out with me today? It is Friday. I'm trying to make sure I got everything set up correctly and everything hopefully is working just fine. Um, hopefully. We're checking everything, make sure I'm a little bit behind on some things. Yeah, everything's working, everything sounds good. All right, awesome. We are here. Welcome to a Friday live stream. Hopefully some of y'all join me on my Sunday service that I did this past Sunday for Easter Sunday. It was a early morning. Actually, this past weekend was early for me in general. I did some new things that I hadn't done ever, and that was I smoked my first Boston butt, I guess you could say, or pork shoulder, whatever you want to call it. Shredded some good, delicious barbecue. And it took, I got up, I think I got up at like 6 o'clock that morning, threw it on at 7, and it took till 10 o'clock that night for it to get done. A little longer than I was expecting. I think it was actually, by the time I actually ended up pulling it, it was around 11 o'clock that night. But it took a long time to get that one done. It was a long day of smoking meat, and it was oh man, it turned out great. But yeah, this past weekend was a early weekend for me. Woke up early both on Saturday and Sunday. Sunday I woke up for, of course, if y'all were here for the Easter service thing I did. If you were here for it, or if you went back and watched it, I appreciate watching it. If not, go back and watch it. It still rings true for all year long, not just for Easter in general. So, but yeah, as always, before we jump into it, you know what I like to do. is get y'all, if y'all want to support the channel or support me in general, just me, myself. I'm affiliated with Blackout Coffee Company. It's the best coffee that you're going to find. It's not a drop shift coffee. They make their own coffee. They roast it right there in Florida. And it's got some of the best flavored coffee out there. They got the regular signature blends, their partner roast that they got that they're partnered with. And then their flavored coffee is by far the best flavored coffee you're going to find. I drink personally is the Jamaican Me Crazy. It's my favorite coffee to drink, and the Blueberry Crumble is actually a good one also. But if you'd like to support me, just to click the link in the description of this video, and at checkout, type in SDNA 20. You'll get 20% off of your order of your Blackout Coffee Company. And if you want to support the channel as a whole, the best way to do it is Southern DNA or southern-dna.creator-spring.com. We have merch on here where you can purchase some awesome shirts we got. I've actually got a shirt on right now. It's a Southern DNA one. It's the Americanized one that we got. It's on here somewhere in this list. But yeah, we got all kinds of merch, some newer stuff if you've not seen it yet. But yeah, so that's how you can support the channel as a whole. Just go over there and buy you some merch if you got it. If not, the freest way to do it is like and comment on these live streams and videos. It costs you nothing. It takes you about 2 seconds, and it helps us out tremendously. We are very small, and we're trying to grow. And we can only do that with you guys. So if you can like it, share it, comment, whatever you want to do. That takes you no time to do it, and it's super fast and easy, and it helps us out tremendously. So, yeah, last weekend was a busy weekend. Tomorrow we have our end of the month stream where we do a live taste test right here in front of you guys, and Andy will be here on site. Speaking of which, today is Andy's birthday. So, if nothing else, comment "Happy Birthday, Andy" in the comments to let him know that you saw this and you're wishing him a happy birthday. Today is Andy's birthday. So yeah, definitely comment on there. So I think he turns 36 this year. The 36. Can't even remember how old I am anymore. I've told a little running joke about me is anybody asks how old I am, I usually just say 29. I stopped at 29. That's as far as I went. So I can't even remember how old I am. But as you can tell, I am definitely not 29. So yeah, comment down below. Happy birthday, Andy. Let him know that you're watching this in this video, or if you go back and watch this afterwards, that you watch our content. Wish him happy birthday. Yeah, last weekend was busy. This weekend, hopefully not as busy. We do have the live stream tomorrow, but it shouldn't be as busy as it was this past weekend. I will say I have never I've smoked one thing. The wife got me a smoker for Christmas last year. It's what I asked for, and she got it for me. And the only thing I've ever smoked on there was a couple steaks. Turned out good, but I had no idea what I was going to get myself into by smoking some barbecue. Or pulled pork, I guess you could call it. And it was an all-day process. And the smoker I got, it's a 30-minute. You have to like re-put chips in it every 30 minutes to continuous to have smoke. So I was constantly up, making sure that thing was getting smoke. Didn't have my temperature set correctly, starting it off. So it's a lot of trial and error process that I'm gonna have to figure out to get it just right. But the end result turned out, after smoking it for all day long, I finished it in the oven to get that up to that, 200 to 202 temperature that you really want it to be for nice and juicy and tender, and then let it set in a cooler for a couple hours after that. And I'm telling you, when I picked that meat up out of that cooler, it was already starting to fall apart. It turned out probably some of the best pulled pork I've ever had. And I'm not saying that myself. The wife actually said it was better than most stuff. And she actually met her while she was working for a barbecue place. So, yeah, it was really good. It tasted really amazing. And I got a little bit of, just technique-wise, I want to work on that to get it really honed in the best way possible of getting that set up. But it wasn't too bad. It was a process. It took me all day, and the wife's been eating on it all week because I only have one cheat day. So kind of last week we had two cheat days because I wanted to actually eat a meal of that barbecue, and where it took all day long, that wasn't going to happen. So I had my Saturday and Sunday cheat day, so I ended up having two. It didn't really affect my weight that much this past week, so it's not horrible. I expected my weight would fluctuate a little bit more, so I had two cheat days because I ate some mac and cheese. The wife made some mac and cheese and to go with it, so I thought I would fluctuate a little bit more than that, and I didn't. Actually only gain a pound from that weekend, so it's just starting to come. I'll say tomorrow morning I'll probably be what I was last week. But it's the weight loss is coming along just fine. I've lost some more weight since the last time I kind of updated y'all on it, and it's slowly getting there. Not as fast as it was last year, but I kind of figured that once I would hit closer to what my normal weight would have been back before all my accidents in the Navy and stuff happened, I knew it was going. Once I get closer to that goal weight, it was going to start slowing down. And I'm getting closer. I'm getting to the point where I'm seeing that I'm seeing it in my face and my body and stuff. It's getting to the point where I can tell that I'm not far off. I'm only let's see, 40 pounds away from hitting my goal. Yeah, no, that's not right. 50 pounds away from hitting my goal. So yeah, 50 pounds from hitting my goal. Dixie, are you want to say hi to everybody? Yeah, Dixie want to say hi. Yeah, if for all new, excuse me, if I can't even talk today. For all the new people that don't know about a lot about Dixie, Dixie is my Australian Shepherd. She's kind of the mascot of the channel, but she actually is a seizure dog. She has epileptic seizures. She had one this past week, so to add on to my early mornings the past weekend, she also had one Tuesday mornings. Way early in the morning, so we've been kind of keeping an eye on her to make sure she doesn't have a reoccurrence real soon. So she's a good dog. She just it takes a lot to manage her. She especially when she gets into that seizure mode. She spent 8 months without having one, and we thought we were pretty well had it under control, and then at 5 o'clock Tuesday morning she had another one. So we were kind of shocked trying to figure out what would have caused it, and we're not really sure if it was something triggered it or her medication ain't working no longer. Go get your dragon. Go get it. Go get it. And so yeah, if I keep looking down or over to make sure she's good, I just know that's what's going on. Because I got to keep a close on her until we can kind of feel like she might be clear or whatever caused it. Is not going to cause it again. So she's a good dog. She's just she's a lot to manage. She's a lot to manage. She takes most of my time up to keep my eyes and peeled. Why are you all the way over there? Bring it over here. You gotta be on camera. All they can see is your back end, and this is PG friendly, dog. Okay, you can't be showing that on these live streams. I try to teach you better than that, guys. I'm sorry. But yeah, tomorrow we're gonna have a good day. I think. I don't know what we're gonna try taste test yet. I've talked to Andy today, and we're kind of trying to find some good things for y'all to try or to test for you guys, so y'all can maybe try it also. I want to make a video of me smoking something. Eventually, I want to kind of work on the process. I should have done it last time, but it was an all day, and it was WrestleMania weekend, so Andy was coming over for that anyway, so he got to come over, but didn't get to try any of the barbecue, unfortunately. Well, I threw your dragon. You're not going to go get it? You're not going to get your dragon? There you go. Good girl. So he didn't get any of the good barbecue that we had. Bummer for him, but I didn't think about at the time recording myself, making the barbecue. I should have. I don't know why I wasn't. I was more thinking about WrestleMania that night and trying to get this process that I had no idea what I was even, getting myself into. I didn't know what I was doing, but it turned out great. Turned out real good. I would like to get to try to do a brisket. I know a lot of people that like smoke meats and stuff, they, that's one of their prize things that they really prize themselves is a really good brisket. But I don't know if I'm there yet for that. I just did a really good pulled pork. Uh, but I don't think I'm ready for a brisket. It's probably gonna take me just as long to do a brisket as it would as smoking pulled pork, I would imagine. Um, because I think the temperatures need to be about the same for that same juicy pull apart meat effect. And it's going to take me a while to really hone in my skills, but I'll probably make a video just for my Rumble and uh, uh, Discord people, which I don't think I mentioned in this video yet. But if you want to be a part of the Discord family, it's free. It don't cost you anything. It don't cost you a dime to be a part of it. The link is in the description of these live streams, and you can go be a part of our Discord channel. You'll get notified every time we do a live stream or a video drops or something, and you can hang out with us, chat with us anytime, chat with the other people that's in there. Some of the people that you've seen on this channel before are also in that Discord also. And some people that just that been followers for a while, they're on our Discord also, so you can come in there and hang out. But we're going to do one just for that channel, probably a video just for the Rumble subscribers and Discord, where it's just me kind of smoking. We have a couple videos on Discord right now are just for Discord members that are like us cooking a couple of different dishes. I want to do more of those. Just haven't really had a chance to, because Saturdays are my only days I get to have a cheat day, and I want to be able to make videos for you, but I won't be able to cook something also. I'm not really sure what I want to cook that's different from what my video that I did before. Again, when I do another smoking pulled pork, when I cook another pulled pork, I'll probably or smoke another pulled pork whatever meat. I'll probably film that, and that'll just be for the Discord and Rumble viewers. Not to say that my YouTubers don't deserve that video. It's just YouTube, the content we've created over there is usually just for taste testing and trying out foods and stuff, and that's what we're kind of catered to. Rumble, we are trying to just see what everybody likes on there, because we're not sure what what market is the viewers are looking for in that certain thing. So we'll try a couple different things out over there. We load all our stuff up on that platform as we do on YouTube. So all of the stuff that you get is there the same way. It's just an easier threshold for us to try to make money is on Rumble than it is on YouTube. I think, if I'm not mistaken, if I can just get 30 people watching my content on live stream, I can actually start making money. It's small amounts, but I can start making money on Rumble. And I think 100 subscribers, I can start making money off of our videos on Rumble also. So the bar to start, making a living off of content creating is a lot easier. Like YouTube, it's 4,000 subscribers and 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time, which you wouldn't think is a lot, but when I make 10 to 12 minute, videos a week, it takes time. But our content's doing a little bit better on YouTube right now. We've seen a uptick in support over there, so that's really great. And again, thank you all for everything that y'all do. Y'all watch our videos, hang out with us, talk to us, give us advice on places that you want us to try out, which we got a couple places that we've wrote down here recently that y'all wanted for us to check out, so that's really cool too. And it's not, I think there's one in Stony Creek was a pizza place someone suggested, so I got to put it in my notes before I forget about it. But yeah, I appreciate everybody that watches our videos, comments every week, likes, shares, y'all doing y'all's part. The people that appreciate it so much. What are you doing? You can't always be on live stream. Yes, I know. You think you're the main star of this. We get it. We all get it. And you're making me hairy as you do it. Go get your dragon. She's a crazy dog. Crazy dog. She's now going to tear it up. Well, she don't tear up a dragon. That's her favorite toy. But she's now going to, go crazy with it, play with it for a while. Get mad at it. She'll sling it around. But yeah, y'all been amazing. I appreciate everything y'all doing. Like I said, I've seen an uptick here recently. Of course, we just dropped a short Uh, Go watch that short. I haven't posted it on anything else besides TikTok and YouTube, and it's quite a bit funny. Andy still doesn't believe that I didn't edit it to make it look like it didn't happen. But you can watch the full video. If you haven't watched that full video, you need to watch it. He proves that he never listens to me whatsoever. So it's up on YouTube. It's I'll probably sling it on Facebook at some point. And Rumble don't really have shorts, so don't have any, like a short feature thing. I don't think so that I know of. I mean, maybe I can just post that video, but it's not going to be a horizontal video. It's going to be a vertical video. So I don't know. We'll see. It's kind of funny. I mean, I laugh every time I see it just because he doesn't believe that it happened, but it did. It did happen. And of course, I kind of played up to it a little bit also, and amped up the look of it and made it even better. So made it portray it that he was actually not listening to me, because he wasn't. He's probably thinking about eating some food. Of course, we had filmed 2 videos that day, so I don't know why he'd been. That was our second video we were filming. I don't know why he would be thinking about food. He says I just sound like want to him, which that's very possibility that's exactly what I sound like to him. Probably what I sound like to some of y'all too. Hello, hello, hello. What's going on? What's going on? How's it going? Welcome to the live stream today. Do I not have... Oh, I didn't have that. Boom. There you go. It popped up on the screen. I was like, why don't I have a live chat? I forgot to turn all that stuff off for the Sunday video because, I was doing a different type of video that day, so I didn't want to have all the chat coming in and stuff. But because I had to stay focused. But yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. What are you doing, Dixie Belle? Go get your dragon. Go get it. Go get your dragon. She's acting up. Oh, okay. Well, what are we going to talk about today? I'm hanging out with y'all for 40 minutes here. And then tomorrow we'll be back for our live stream case test. Not sure what we'll do. We got some hint, like we got a structure of maybe an idea, but we're not sure yet. We got some videos in the works, so one I gotta finish editing, and then the rest are done. And then one new place that just opened up here recently that we definitely want to try out, or at least I do. I don't know if Andy even knows anything about it, so that video needs to be done too. I don't know if we'll film it tomorrow or not. We need to kind of film some more content because I think we're down to well, I got 3. I think I got 2 more on there. 4, 5. Oh, we're good. We still got videos. We still got videos for y'all guys. That's already done. I forgot how many videos we're actually behind on our content, or not behind, but how much videos we've already got done. I gotta edit. I gotta edit a lot of videos. That's the worst part of doing content creation for me. I do not like the editing. I like making content. I like talking to you guys. I like hanging out with you guys on live streams, and I love, doing all this stuff for you guys. But the worst part of it that I cannot stand is the editing. I'm not a great editor, and it's a lengthy process that takes quite a bit of my day up, is to edit videos for you guys. If I had an editor, I would probably make content every single day. I don't know if I couldn't do the food videos every single day, but I would definitely do other videos for you guys, because that's the only thing I don't like is editing videos. There's so much more things that I would like to do than that. Let's get a delivery at the door. Yes, I did. Sweet. Okay. I need to also see if I can find, like, a lot of content creators get people send them stuff, like, not like y'all, but like brands and stuff to try out. I wouldn't mind doing that kind of stuff either. I wouldn't mind trying out different products for you guys. Um, the only thing is we've always took a stand on whatever we're taste testing or trying out. We don't want to, uh, have it paid for because we don't want to kind of ruin or have that affect our judgment of the video or the food that we're trying out. So whatever we do on that aspect, we want to make sure if we got a company to send us a product to try out or something, we want to make sure we can say what we want to about it, be honest about the product. We don't want to, have that because it's a free item to be affect our judgment, but I wouldn't mind seeing if there's a way to like there's a place I can get like stuff sent to us that we can try out. And then again, we're thinking about opening up like a UPS, mailbox so y'all can send us snacks and stuff if y'all live in a different area than we live. Because the Norwegian video we did played off really well. We've got a guy that was actually one of my best friends and still is to this day. He's sending us a um he sent us a Cuban box. So we're going to do like a Cuban taste test. Have you been to Betty's Stockyard Cafe? I want to go, but they close it. Where Betty's Stockyard? I don't think I even heard of that place. Let me look that up. Says it's in Kingsport. Is that correct? Kingsport. What are their at? Closes at 2 p.m. You're right. It's 2 p.m. every single day, and they're not open on Sundays or Mondays. Ooh, I've not been there. We're not in Kingsport a lot. We just did a couple Kingsport videos, yeah, um, or that we've posted a couple Kingsport. We're not in Kingsport a lot. We got some plans. Oh, it looks like it's over there by Purple Cow. Okay. Um, I mean, from the pictures, this place looks like a little house. Food looks good. I'm not sure about that gravy though. That gravy didn't look as good. Gravy looked weird. A really weird looking gravy. But the hamburgers and stuff look good. It's like I mean, that's a wild looking place. It's like a weird shed almost. But in the South, I mean, you find places like this, and they end up being gold. I didn't even know this place existed. Huh. Well, we'll put that to the list. I'll add that to the list. That's a weird. Their times are weird. Let me find my notepad here. I'll put her on the list here. I only got two or one more spot for places this year, I think. No, I got two spots. I got two spots um left, I think, for this year that we got videos. I think it's two. I think it's two. I could be wrong. Actually, it might be less than that. It might not be anymore. That might be it. That might have been it for this year. Now of course we have other places next year to hit up. Um, but yeah, actually no, that I got to recount this and see what we have done, what we haven't done. But I know we done. Let's see. There's 4 videos done out of this list. And we got, yeah, we got quite a few, but yeah, well, I add it to the list here, and if we can make it over there, we will. Also, like Hickory Tree Grocery, Hickory Tree. I don't know about that place, but there's a place in Piney Flats. Um, but they're also this place in Flats is also linked to Jonesboro and Greenville. And my wife, it's like a pantry kind of place. I can't remember what it's called, but it's not Hickory Tree, is it? Let's see. Yeah, that's what the same. I think that's the same place. Hickory Tree. Is that the place? No. Maybe it's a different place. I don't know. Because if I don't click on them, it's different. Actually, I can probably find them by their phone number because I had to call up there. Uh, did I call up there? Saturday, I think. Okay, that's not that. It's not Hickory Tree Grocery. What is that place called? I'm not 100% sure what that place was called. The wife went up there and got a couple of like pastries and stuff from there, and it was really good. And I cannot remember for the life of me what what that place was called. I'm trying to type in the number, see if it pops up. We didn't do a video on it. We thought we was going to do a video on it, but with me smoking a bunch of stuff or smoking stuff there. The Shipley Farm Foods, was that? Yeah, Shipley Farm Foods. That Does that sound right to y'all guys? I think. Yeah, Shipley Farm Foods. That place is. We tried it, like some of that stuff out, and it was, oh, there's like a cheesecake cone, and they had like some um cinnamon rolls. Oh, they were like, it was what was it? Sourdough cinnamon rolls. They were really good. That was some good stuff. Couldn't make a video on it because I had so much going on Saturday, and the wife decided she was going to go get it Friday. So she had been eating on it a little bit this whole week too. It was really good. I think it was. It might be close because that Hickory Tree Grocery sounds like it's really close to that place too. So maybe it's one and the same. I'm not sure. I cut myself somehow. I don't know how I did that. But yeah, it was actually, I have to look at that Hickory Tree Grocery because it looks like, from what the website looks like, it was actual restaurant type place like there in Bluff City. So um, which this place I guess is not Bluff City, it's in Pawnee Flats. I was thinking of, but it was very tasty, very tasty. And they've got all kinds of stuff that I'd like to try out that I hadn't tried out there. But the wife was good enough to go get that stuff for us, and I still got so much to try out. I mean, so much. Uh, the more I think about it, like I think the list is getting shorter for this year, but it seems like it's getting longer and longer. Um, every time I turn around, it seems like it's getting longer. But that's just the way it is, you know. But yeah, I added the Betty Stockyard on there, and I had to add that. What's that guy say? It was John. Was it John who said it? I can't remember. Let me look. Comment. We gotta try out. Oh, it's a guy named Matt Hopcroft. Said to try out Rico's Pizza in Stony Creek, so I gotta add that to the list while I'm got my list open. Um, because that was I got like Jiggy Hut or no Jets Pizza. That's the one in Elizabeth, and also that that was highly rated in Elizabeth, and so that's on the list also that we gotta try out. But our list for videos this year is running short. I think we got a couple of stuff coming up that we got to do. Um, but this is like one thing after another. I will get to make a Bucky's video for you guys. That's um, I'll be making that one next month because I'll be heading out that way if all goes to plan. So I'll be making a Bucky's video for you guys, and we'll have a special guest on that video too. So that's also a plus. And yeah, we got some major plans to finish out this year. I know it's still kind of early in the year, but we got so much going on. It just seems like one thing after another with us, but we're going to keep on trucking. You guys keep on putting in the likes and the comments and all that stuff. We're going to keep on steamrolling and keep on doing some cool stuff for you guys. That's our plan. We are trying to get bigger and bigger, and y'all are helping us out. So appreciate that. I just gotta make sure on my Dixie Belle's good. She, like I said, had the seizure this week. So as long as that's just once a year, we're in golden. We're once every so often we're golden. What are you doing? You want to say hi again? Come here. Come here, say hi. Yeah, she wants to say hi to everybody. She's a good dog though. I mentioned her name, and she's gotta get up and say hi to everybody and walk around 15 laps. Yeah, I'm interested in some good places to try out soon. Um, oh, I gotta add that other place now. That I just thought about that. Well, no, I already know about it because we might even have it tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. Um, we've tried to structure our live streams differently from our regular content because our live streams is a longer form content, so we need more stuff to fill in that hour or so of video. So we can't just do like one place, or if we do a one place, we would like to have some other things to go with it. And local places are expensive, so we've been trying to do like fast food type videos for that reason. And then our regular videos, we've been kind of splitting off and doing, me and him doing different videos. So you still get as much content, but where everything is so expensive right now, we are kind of, covering our bases where you get the content, but we are not have no, we're not going in debt to make videos for you guys because it's already expensive enough. I mean, I like making videos, but guys, I can't go in debt making videos. I got other projects I still need to get done. I still need to get that deck put on. That's a big process that I'm not looking forward to doing. But it's got to get done. It's a mess as it is. But all in all, it'll get done. What? What are you looking at? We're gonna probably do. Oh, I think next what? Not this weekend. Next weekend. Next was it next weekend? No, that's Sunday. Well, no, I got things. I can't do that too many weeks in a row. I got to continue to lose weight. Once I get to that weight that I want to be at, which is at 225, I'll not worry about having two cheat days in a weekend. But I gotta monitor, make sure I get there. I'm getting closer. I'm 272, 271, somewhere around there, I think. Um, and I'm getting closer, but it's slowing down a little bit. I'm hitting a little bit of a slow progress, but I knew it was going to happen with Christmas and we had Christmas, then my birthday, then Easter, and we still got another Easter dinner to go to. So I knew that was going to slow me down. It's just the way it goes. So many holidays hit right there, and it's kind of hard to diet when there's so many holidays back to back to back. So I knew it was going to happen. It is what it is. We gotta push forward. I can't be skipping my or doing my diets. I gotta have those diets continue. Um, uh, gotta reply here. I don't know what is going on. Weird. That was weird. There we go. I gotta keep up with everybody. Gotta keep up with everybody. What are you, Dixie, honey? You gotta chill out. Yes, you gotta chill out. I'm trying to live stream. He does not want to chill out. Thank you. You need to chill. Your breath is really hot. Thanks too. Stinky dog. Stinky breath dog. Stinky breath dog. But yeah, don't forget, like I said earlier, Andy's birthday's today. Go tell him happy birthday. Um, on our Facebook or YouTube or something. He reads the comments. Whether he replies or not, that's another thing. I got to do all that stuff. Kills me. Kills me, Smalls. Give me that. Oh. What in the world? Okay, come on. Stop that, Skip. Okay, this is ridiculous. I'm just trying to figure out what in the world was sent. It's not even near here. You ever get those notifications from the neighborhood app or whatever? It's not even nowhere near me. Why would that send that to me? It's over by like King University. So dumb. I hate when that does that. Aggravating. I'm thinking it's like something that was local that people stealing packages off porches or something. That wasn't even that. But I clicked on the neighbor, like my ring, and it like sent me through 14 notification processes just to get what I was looking for. Drives me bonkers. Technology. You think it would get easier and better as we go along. That's not the case. I will say WrestleMania turned out pretty decently. If y'all watched wrestling or not, I actually we got watched both nights. Sunday was a little bit better than Saturday. They were all both okay. They were not. It wasn't like a spectacular WrestleMania or anything. It was an average at best WrestleMania. I called a whole lot of it. I knew most of it was going to happen the way it happened. The only thing it didn't call was Joe Hendry showing up, so that was a huge surprise. I do like Joe Hendry. Think he's the future. Or he's got a good future in wrestling. And yeah, he did not expect him showing up. That match was funny. Him and Randy Orton. That was a classic funny match. Loved it. Great match. Had me rolling. I knew John Cena was going to win the belt. I mean, I called that one. Um, so we'll see what they say tonight because I'm sure there's going to be all kinds of stuff tonight. You know, storyline based. Is Cody going to show up? Or maybe Cody's taking a break. Randy showing up and RKO and John Cena was actually on Monday was actually a good thing. Good story writing, but the rest of the WrestleMania, yeah, I could have took it or leave it. There was some dumb calls, dumb decision making, some mess ups. That they had to I think they ended up having to fix. So it is what it is. I think they're getting a little sloppy here recently with their writing because, like I said, 90% of that show I called way ahead of time. Yeah, I seen most of that going that way, and I even said in some of those matches, if they give the win to this person, I will find it stupid, and they could do that. But that would be a stupid call, and they made some stupid calls, which it is what it is. But it was all in all, it was a decent WrestleMania. It wasn't great. It wasn't like overly special. There were some good things. There was some bad things. I called the Roman Reigns thing. I seen that and the Seth Rollins and Paul Heyman. Called that from a mile away. And then Monday they sealed exactly what I called in the whole thing by bringing Braun Breaker out there, which I said was he needed to be with Paul Heyman. Boom, it sealed all. I mean, it's like I was writing the story for that. I called that 100%. I mean, which is not the first time I've called stuff on WB, and it seems like it comes out. I remember when I was wrestling back in the day, me and my trainee, when I was training them, we were going over a spot, and it was like a triple suplex. I think's what it was. Basically, how it worked out was one person was going to be doing a superplex off the top rope. And then the other guy was not the guy that was taking, but the guy, third member in that party was going to get underneath the other guy and get underneath his legs, pull him up. So they were going to do a major like back bump. And we practiced this for about 3 weeks. And then we did this on a show. The very next Monday night match, they had that same move on the show. And it was weird because we had never seen anybody else do that on WWE or anything in quite some time. So it's happened a few times in my times around wrestling. I'm like, weird coincidences going on. But I mean, WrestleMania was not the only shocking was the Joe Hendry. The rest of it was not shocking. I saw it from a mile away. It's predictable to me, very predictable. That's why it kills me that there's a betting market for wrestling. Supposedly, I don't know how that's possible. Maybe I'm mistaken, but I could have swore I heard someone say that you can bet on wrestling. Well, how and why I don't know, because couldn't they just change the script any chance they want to and make a killing? Maybe I should have just betted on all that because, like I said, I called how that was gonna. I mean, I could that whole Roman Reigns and Paul Heyman, and CM Punk and Seth. I called that almost to a T. Especially if you add in the Braun Breaker on Monday. I mean, it was too eerily how close I called all that. That was weird. But it is what it is. Crazy, crazy, crazy. I hope I can eventually get back in the ring. I'd love to one day. Getting older, so that time for me to be able to get in that ring is getting shorter and shorter. wrestlers don't usually spend a long life in the ring. You know, you see a lot of guys nowadays are retiring early. I mean, some of the older guys, I mean, like Boogie, my trainer, Jimmy Valiant, um, his final match was in the 70s. But I mean, he wasn't wrestling every single week, there for a while anyways, so different. But a lot of guys nowadays, they retire, in their 50s, 40s, 50s, somewhere around there. So my time is slowly, or it's more fastly, actually, fastly getting smaller from my ability to get back into the ring. So we'll see. We'll see. Maybe one day I can get back in. Only time will tell, and if my back will handle it. I don't know. I don't know if my back will handle me being able to get back in the ring or not. It's been many years, many years, and I'd like to get back in it. I'd like to get back in that ring. We'll see, though. We'll see. Again, all we can do is pray. I got some good storylines to write too. Got some good storylines to write for wrestling. Better than what you're seeing on WB, that's for sure. That stuff was all predictable. Good stuff though. I got some good stuff I could write. But yeah, I hope I can get back in the ring. Right now, I'm just hoping I can get my back better and more than anything. My back's what is the for all the new people that don't know a lot about my story. Um, I was in the Navy back in 2010 to 2013. I know it's usually you do a 4-year stint, but I did a 3-year and 11 month stint. 11 months, I think is what it was. Might have been 10. Because I went in January of 2010, so I didn't get the full 4 years. But anyways, spent 3 years in the Navy. I was an aviation machinist mate, worked on F-18s. Mainly the time that I served around F-18s that dealt with the engines, and mostly you watch Top Gun and the guys that do all the hand signals and stuff. That was kind of my job. I was a plane captain while I was in VFA 103 with Jolly Rogers. That's why if you see, you can't probably see right now, but if you see the logo, that's the squadron I was a part of. Was the Jolly Rogers. But I was a part of Jolly Rogers there, and we when I made plane captain, we had a girl who just made third class petty officer, and when she did, she started pulling a little bit of seniority on some things. Decided that she was no longer going to wash the top of the jets when we had to do washing of aircraft and stuff, and um, so she pulled it one day, and so I didn't care. I'd rather be on top of the jet washing it than doing the wheel wells because that was all tedious, squatting and ducking maneuvers anyway. So I did not want to do that. I'd rather be on top of the jet washing it. So climbed up there to wash the jet, and I was washing. I was going to I was watching the vertical stabilizers, which are the things that make the jet kind of go like this. So watching the vertical, I was watching the inside of it, and then I was going to go watch the outside of it. So I went to go step on the horizontal stab, which is that makes the plane go up and down or roll. I did not know that she was going around and scrubbing the sides and the bottom of the jet with Turco, which is the soap that we use for the aircraft, which is a super slick, super absorbent type of soap, I guess, or super tough on stuff soap. It will eat the paint off your car if you put it on your car. It's super tough. It's like a degreaser basically, and I didn't know she put this on the horizontal stab. So when I went to go step down on the horizontal stab, I slipped, hit the horizontal stab, rolled, and then hit the ground. I guess it made a big enough spectacle that two aircraft that were taxiing to go take off, they actually end up stopping and turning their aircraft to see what was going on. And I went to the ER, um, and I was complaining because my back was killing me and my ankle was killing me because I guess I rolled my ankle in the process too. And lovely, medical at Portsmouth, Virginia, they were like, you can only choose one thing that we're going to look at. And I'm like, well, right now my foot's hurting more than my back, so look at my foot. So they looked at my ankle, I sprained it. They didn't look at my back. So a few weeks later, my back still killing me. I end up going back to the ER. They do a MRI on my back and an X-ray and all the fun stuff, and find out I had herniated back in L4, L5. So they wanted me to look at getting a surgery done because I went through physical therapy. That didn't help. The aquatic therapy that I went through didn't help either. Went through epidural steroid injections. That did nothing. So they were like, well, let's schedule you a surgery, and we'll go in and do a micro dissection of the disc. And you should be good in 2 weeks. So I have the surgery. They scheduled the surgery is scheduled for like 2 hours. I was in the surgery room for 4. 2 little slits were supposed to be cut into my back so they could go in and cut the part out of my back or my disc. And they ended up cutting a pretty good size hole in my back and went in, and I guess I had tendons wrapped around portions of my spine or something that they had to readjust. And so a 2-hour surgery ended up being a 4-hour surgery. And I was supposed to be walking in 2 weeks. Good to go. I wasn't walking for a month. And when I got done with my month, they did another MRI on my back to see how, because I was still in a lot of pain even after that month. They looked at me and said, well, your back's still herniated. How did you do this? And I'm saying, well, I didn't walk for a month. All I did was lay in a bed for a month. So I don't know what happened during that month that my back just did not heal or got worse. I don't know. But I was actually in worse shape after the surgery than I was before the surgery happened. So, yeah, I ended up going through a lot more physical therapy and a lot more aquatic therapy and steroid injections in my back and everything. So I just ended up gaining a lot more weight, and that didn't really help my back either. So many years later, here I am after, gaining up to 400, and I think I was up 417 pounds at my highest weight. Now down to 271 ish. But I'm hoping once I get back down to my normal weight that I was before I joined the Navy, that we'll see how my back looks and feels if I'm going to be able to regain the ability to get back into the ring. Don't know if that's a possibility or not, but we'll see. It's a long journey still a long journey. Hopefully we'll have this journey, the weight loss journey portion of it, done by the end of this year. I was looking for July-ish time period with COVID happening this year to me. And then, that goal kind of slipped further down the road. So looking for an October to November time period that I should be at my goal. We'll see. It's like I said, slowed down a little bit, but it's still going. It's still a lot of this weight that I'm at right now that I have on me. This was being made during my Navy time. This weight was there when I was going through all the issues I had while I was in. So this is the weight that was stubborn back then, and I couldn't do anything about it because I was taking those epidural steroid injections in my back and gaining all that weight. And so, but now that I'm on a diet that works for me and that I figured out the right way of doing it, I might be able to get through this just fine. It's kind of like, to me, and I think I learned a lot when I was smoking that meat the other day. There's a point when you're smoking pulled pork, It's called a stall period, and it's about the 160 to or 155 to 170 degree period where the meat just does not seem like it wants to get any higher in temperature. It's called a stall period, and it just doesn't move. And it could take 30 minutes, it could take 2 hours before you start seeing the temperature start to increase to the point where you get to where you got to get that 202, the 200, 202, 202, that was hard to say, 200 to 202 period where you want that meat where it's nice and juicy and tender and it's falling apart. You know, the good pulled pork, texture. And there is that stall period where it takes a while. It's for that, that juices in that meat to break down basically and to go out of the meat so it can start raising the temperature. And that's kind of where I think I'm going to hit, in weight loss. I'm going to hit that point where it's a plateau. I'm going to be losing a pound to a pound and a half, maybe even less than that every week or two. And eventually I'll get past that and I'll start losing all that weight again. So I'm not worried about it. Hopefully I'll get to my goal weight at the end of this year. I was hoping to hit it a little bit before, but the summers is pretty much here. We're getting ready to hit summer months, and there'll be some swimming. There'll be some hotter weather. It'll probably help me out even better. Probably help me sweat and get some of this weight off even faster. So we'll see. Last summer was good for that. We'll see if this summer is just as good. But we'll get there one way or another. The weight loss will continue to happen. And Dixie has just had enough. She's wore out. Poor puppers. Poor puppers. I've also got to set this room up for tomorrow's live stream too. So I'm not struggling to get everything done and ready when Andy comes over for tomorrow's live stream. Which he's usually late. I think last live stream we had, their neighbor's house was on fire, and he lost track of time. So I was scrambling to get the live stream going because usually I have someone else here to help me talk and get stuff, just right and test stuff out before it happens. Because that's a lot of the things is going from my Friday where I'm using this mic and this camera position, going over to the couch area and changing mics up. Yeah, it's a little bit of a, which I probably could do better on just getting like some kind of maybe rigging up my soundboard. Because I've got a soundboard I could probably bring in here. And I've got the room for it on USB side of it, I think. Yeah. So I could probably bring a soundboard in and just run actual good mics to this spot. That way it won't be as much of a hassle. And I actually have another camera I can use too that I could probably set up permanently. I'm gonna have to do some thinking. I'll probably have to get a capture card for that camera though. It's not like this, whereas I can use it as a webcam. It's not, I don't think it's set up that way, I don't think. Possibly it is. I'll have to look. I'll have to look into it. And get this set up where this is a permanent studio location where we won't have so much problems of setting up. I've got lights in here that I'd like to change out the one light though to make it better for a studio basis. But I gotta wait till I get my deck done before I can do that. That'll be the next project I do, I think, is that. But I've got some, studio type lights in here that helps brighten this room up a little bit better. And that helps out with video purposes. Which I forgot to turn on the overhead light. But whatever. It is what it is. This is a Friday stream. I got this light, and then I got that light and this light. I got 15 other lights that I can use. But this light looks a little dimish today. I don't know if this is where I got adjusted over there. Then I usually have it sitting right here, but Dixie was knocking into it. But anyways, guys, I think that's going to be it for us on this Friday live stream. Thank you for hanging out. Don't forget to check out all the links in the description. If you enjoy our content, if you can't afford to, I get it. There's a lot of things that are expensive right now. If you can't afford to support us, physically by buying our merch or support me through, affiliate link of Blackout Coffee Company. The simplest way to support us is just to comment, like, share, all that fun stuff that we've been asking y'all to do for so many years. That's the best way to support us. So if you can do that, if nothing else, we appreciate it. We appreciate everybody that already does that. It helps us get our views up. We appreciate that so much. But tomorrow we'll be back probably around the same time tomorrow, 1 to 2-ish. Probably around 2 tomorrow. We'll do our live stream. And we'll catch you then. And until tomorrow, let's get it.